Sunil Subramaniam. He's actually from Chennai, has played for Chennai, has handled Chennai cricket and has been with the Indian team as a team manager on several tours. Sunil, I mean, I'm sure you of all people know that emotions of fans do run a little bit high. I mean, the India-Pakistan match is considered to be special or different precisely for this reason, that this match is beyond cricket. And so many times from former Pakistani players themselves, we have heard statements or seen expressions which take this game beyond cricket. It takes it to religious identity or political identity. So why are people getting so upset if 10 fans stood up and said Jai Shree Ram to Mohammad Rizwan?
Hi Shivadi, thanks for calling me. Yeah, you have a point. We'll have to take a mature view on this. See, this is not something that we started. As you had pointed out in your presentation, it has been a case earlier where people have invoked religion unnecessarily while playing sport. So obviously it's got a ripple effect, and now there is a wave of nationalism in the country, and so people are now expressing themselves. But my larger point is this: where is this all heading to? I mean, this is a sport. It's a sport. Ideally, I would love that if the DJ, apparently DJ played Jai Shree Ram, nothing wrong with that. We are a Hindu nation, majority of which, yes, but we also have other religions too. Now, what this will do is it sets in a very unhealthy kind of, it sets in an unhealthy mood where we begin, one versus this. It need not necessarily be A versus B. You could also, as far as the public is concerned, you can understand mob psychology. Ideally, it would have been great if it had not been to this extent, but I don't think it disturbed the tempo of the game. We were anyway playing well. I just wish that we had been a little more subdued in it. We would have come out with a little more dignity and said, okay guys, we play better cricket. We know we are better than you. We don't need to do exactly what the others do. Where you rightly said that, I find it a little distasteful that when you're playing sport, you have to invoke your God. Everybody has their God. So I found that that's what sets this. And now that there's a wave of nationalism in the country, I can understand the reaction. But it would have been better if it had not been this, vociferous and people reacting left, right, and center. I think it was managed well in the end. I just wish it had not happened, but it would have been better. But I don't think it's such a big issue. We have to get on with the game.
Yeah, there are former players like Lakshman Sivaramakrishnan who've also come out to say that, we've faced worse when we have travelled to Pakistan, when we have played in Pakistan. It may not always get captured on video. There are videos of a Pakistani player, in fact, telling a Sri Lankan player in the past to convert to Islam on the field while they are walking off. So these instances have happened, and people have memories of what has transpired. They don't always separate what is sport and what is cricket, because India-Pakistan is more than cricket. But my point is that this is not something that has happened in India or in Ahmedabad for the first time and has never happened before. This does happen from time to time. In fact, slurs have been made by fans. This was not even a slur. There was no abusive behavior, no attacking behavior. The fans have attacked players in the past on the field of play. This was just an expression of joy.
Let me put it this way. Yeah. As far as what we talked about as Krishna and his experiences, let me draw this analogy. Now, when we are at a war or when we are at a battle, let's say cricket it's a battle. Not battle in the sense that are killing each other. The armies say a lot of things to each other in the heat of the moment. If you were to go and publicize all of that, there is no civilization left. But that happens in the heat of the moment. Off the field, once the game is over, I know they're the best of friends. They get along like a house on fire. So let's not get into what was actually happening during the field of play. A lot of things are said on either side. Not that we've been saints. I know a lot.
I'm not talking about. Sunil, you're not getting my point. I'm not talking about sledging and what players say to each other in the heat of the moment. I am saying we are playing a side that particularly invokes its religion. Against that side and those players, what heavens have fallen if 10 people chanted Jai Shree Ram?
But I agree with your point. It's not a big issue. I just wish that we had acted with a little more grace and maturity and won the game in style and said, this is how we play the game.
Okay, well, the players did that. Abhijit Majumder, let me come to you. Do you see the point in what both Sunil and what Vivek Srivastava are saying? That, this doesn't reflect well on us. We don't need to do what Pakistan does. We don't need to do what their players do or behave like them.
Why does it not reflect well on us? what is the problem in chanting Jai Shree Ram in Bharat? कहाँ साइबेरिया में जाके अफगानिस्तान में जाके करोगे? What is this? What are we talking about? Yeah, we are talking about a team where each and every player starts speaking on TV with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, who almost stop a match and offer namaz in the middle of the stadium. तो आप लोगों को secular लगता है वो सब? You think those are secular things? And people chanting Jai Shree Ram, it's not even an aggressive this thing. श्री राम का नाम लेना पाप हो गया है. You know why? There is a reason. Because the whole cabal, the political alliance of the left and Islamists, they are extremely nervous with the rise of India, nationalism and Hindutva. They are extremely nervous. So they detest any show of my faith anywhere at all. What is the problem chanting Jai Shri Ram? So this is entirely political. I completely disagree, and this is in the England cricket fans chant God save the Queen all the time while the match is on. Hallelujah, etc. All the Christian expressions, all Muslim expressions, everything is fine except when Hindus.
So why do we have this? Why do we have, Abhijit, such a self-deprecating attitude? Because it's not just politicians; even ordinary citizens seem to feel, oh, this is not the right way to behave, because there is some problem with it.
Because we have been brainwashed. Yeah, our education system, and I agree with the person who's from BJP.
Yeah, Mohan
our
Krishna.
education system has taught us it is the continuation of Macaulay's English Education Act of 1835. Nehru chose colonial continuity. Nehru outsourced education and the brainwashing of Indian, at least the elitist masses. Thankfully, he couldn't do it with people who have studied in vernacular schools that much. But he chose colonial continuity in education. We have this, deep. We have been. It has been ingrained in us. This self-hate, self-loathing of our faith. Self-loathing of ourselves, our identity, that has been ingrained.